Okay, I look wonky. I want to do my makeup routine. I have been loving my makeup routine the last few months. Honestly, the last month I've done it the same and I really like how it turns out. So we're gonna do it. I kind of plan on not wearing makeup today, but I want to do a little bit, so we're gonna do kind of a minimal version. Okay, first off, I'm gonna do lip balm. I feel like a chipmunk. My face is already clean and I already have sunscreen on, so I'm just gonna kind of go over top. I like to use moisturizer. This is the Origins Ginzing one, but I have a few I kind of rotate through. In this routine, I need to be gentle because my face is actually swollen. This side, how many times can I bring it up? But I've been loving this vitamin enriched eye base from Bobbi Brown. I think it honestly makes a difference. Under, I do my eyelids too. I love the Supergoop glow screen for sunscreen. Even though I have sunscreen on, I like to do more. Gentle, clean hands too, don't forget. And then I like to put a glowy primer over top of my sunscreen. So these have been my favorites, the Glossier Future Dew and the Saie Glowy Super Gel in Starglow. I love a champagne kind of tinted primer. Skin prep is one of my favorite parts of my routine. Especially the high points of my cheeks is what I focus on, but I try to get a little bit everywhere. I'm not over this. Okay, while that sets, because we put a lot of cream on, I'm gonna do my brows. Benefit 24-hour brow setter. It feels like I've used this all year, to be honest. I haven't really gone back, and I don't really like to add color to my eyebrows just because they're so full anyway, and I don't really want to make them too strong. That's just personally what I prefer, is just a softer brow since they're so full on their own. I just need them to stay in place. So okay, and then I've been using this foundation combo for about a year and I haven't ran out, so I need to just use it. But it's the Glossier, the Skin Tint, not the new foundation that they came out with, but the one in the squeezy bottle. I love it. And then the Kosas tinted face oil in 3.5, and then this is G11. I think it's a really good match for me. So I do a few drops of each and I kind of create a potion, and then I take my sponge and I pat it all on the sponge, and then I transfer it to my face. I should use a brush, but I just don't. It's really, really light, but I love it a lot. I'm actually gonna be sad when I run out of it because that means I have to use my other foundations up. And if I want more coverage, I'll add a pump of the Armani foundation. I've had this for so long that I just try to mix them all so I can get through them, to be honest. And I like to curl my eyelashes before I even touch my eyes, just because I don't want to transfer any shadow off. Okay, and then I've been using kind of a corrector, something with more coverage. I'm using the Nars Soft Matte Concealer. And I just have a little bit of dark circles in the corners of my eyes, so I try to combat that, and that's about all I put it on. It maybe just a little bit here. I do it on my finger and not a brush, that way the product gets warmed up, and then also I'm not putting any bacteria into the pot of product. So I'll just press it in with a sponge. I don't have my mirror out today. I'm just doing this kind of fast. And then I'm gonna use kind of a brighter liquid concealer that's a little lighter. This is the Fenty one. And I do a little more with this. I like to cut my cheeks because it really does work. And then I kind of drag it down so that way it's even and not splotchy. That looks a little crazy, but trust me. And then I use a lot of cream products, so I'm gonna do all of my complexion first and then set, and then we'll do eyes. So I've been loving this Kendall Jenner Kylie Cosmetics collab contour. It's really creamy and nice. I don't even know if she still makes cream products like this, but they're so nice. I love this song. So I put it in all of these areas, and then I got the Makeup by Ariel brushes, and they're actually life-changing. I have this entire bag of brushes, and I basically only reach for the Ariel ones. Maybe you could never lose. And just blend it. I like to kind of blend it up to kind of lift. If you drag it down, it's gonna make your face sink. It's okay if it looks a little muddy because we're gonna go in with other stuff. And then you can either take a foundation brush, or I don't know where I put my beauty blender. Take a brush with foundation on it, or your sponge that you pressed in foundation, because it melts it all. Sometimes the color this cool toned will make you look muddy, but you just kind of have to be light-handed and blend really well. Yeah, if you want a skin-like foundation, I love this one a lot. I wore it to a bunch of concerts last year and a bunch of events, and just anytime I would do my makeup, I loved it. My favorite blush of the year has probably been this Nudestix Poppy Girl. I mean, it's really gross and grimy at this point, but I take some on my hand. It's really, really creamy. It gets really, like, this is how much I have left. It gets really melted, kind of. And then I take it on this stippling brush, and then I, like, this is the side I grabbed from, and then I also, like, tap it. That way it's not crazy. I like a lot of blush, though. I love my nose. When I was less strict on my sunscreen application in the summer, I used to get sunburn on my nose, and I loved how it looked. So this safely creates that same effect. Oh my gosh, I look like a square. This is what I looked like when I got my teeth out, but 10 times worse. Maybe I'll put up a photo if I feel like it. If not, I'll. So we're gonna do pressed powder first, and then loose powder. I'm using this Kosas one, and then I specifically like to set under my eyes. That's where I put the most amount of powder on my face. And then the side of my nose, my chin, anywhere that I crease, and maybe like my forehead. Then I'm gonna use a loose powder, and this Makeup by Ariel brush has become my favorite. It's the Makeup by Ariel A14 for setting. It's insane. It's so nice. It's really precise. See how dewy the blush is? It's really good. I just look crazy. I like the brush too because this powder is pretty heavy. So it's better to use a brush that'll give you a lighter hand. Speaking of that, I'm gonna use this brush for like a matte blush. I used this Kylie blush in Pink Dreams, number 337. It just adds more color. I'm not over this. It looks wild. Okay. Eyes, I need to be better at doing cool eyeshadow. But my day-to-day is just a bronzy color. Honestly, I love this. Actually, I'm gonna take my powder brush and like set my eyes, even though there's no concealer or anything on my lids, and I didn't really put powder on my eyes. I'm just using the brush to set with whatever's on here, and it does the trick. So I love this palette. It's the Bluff Glossier Trio, and I use the matte one. and I just run it through my crease. It's just a dust of color. There's product on this brush, and I'm so fair that the peachiness does kind of pick up on my eyes a little bit. It's a mixture of that and whatever's on the brush from last time. And since it's already out, I'm gonna use this Charlotte Tilbury palette, and I'll probably use this one and just run it through my lid. As long as I have something on my lid, it's honestly pretty not that crazy. I'm gonna use the shade next to it to make it a little better. That's good enough for me. I want to use the glittery shade from this palette and like tap it on. Gorge. I'm inspired by Hailey Bieber to like put it on the crease a little bit. Okay, that's whatever. I think I want to use this Supergoop spray. It has sunscreen in it. We'll see. Let that sink in. I like to bring the dew back with a spray. My favorite highlighter of the year. I really like it. Because here's the thing, I am a girl, right? And so I have a collection of makeup that I use. And so I kind of came up with the idea this year, and I've already used up a lot of stuff, but I came up with the idea to kind of pick through my products and see what I can use through that I thought I wouldn't really like. And then that's kind of my way of rediscovered what I've had and what is really good. So this is one of those things. The blush is one of those things. Honestly, all of these things are really good that I've used. But this is RMS Magic Luminizer. I've had this for a second, but I like to look really wet and dewy on my face. I kind of bring it up towards the eye so it all, and the highlighter kind of blends with the blush on my nose and my cheeks and stuff. It's so glowy and pretty. I think for the video I want to add a powder one. I don't really ever do this normally, but what should I use? I think I want to use the gold one. I'm feeling very 2016 with the amount of highlighter I'm back to wearing. And I think I want to go back in with my cream blush, which once this is out, I want to get another one because I think that was a mistake, but we're just gonna have to roll with it. As I was putting it on, I think I fucked up. Okay, it's fine. Just take a, oh, okay. We're back. We're so back. I want to do a beauty favorites video, even though this is essentially like that in a routine form. Dang, I've been here for 20 minutes, bruh. Even though this is like the routine version, I will do like a sit down of all of my favorites. I think I would just enjoy that. I do so many vlog style, just montage sort of, that I think sitting down and talking about my favorite stuff would be fun. I just don't really like to edit me talking because I get cringed out a little. Or I'm just like, what is she going on about? And I'm using this Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I like this a lot. What a banger. The only thing that I consistently change every time is my lip. So I saw Hailey Bieber do this lip combo, and I want to try it because I have the products. So this is MAC Cork Lip Liner. And I learned that if you line from the bottom, you'll get better results, I guess. And again, since the balm we put on first is still on my lips, it melts the lip liner, so it's not really strong. And I'm not over my face. Makes my lips look even smaller. Since the lip balm is on, I think it shears it down too. If you want it stronger, I would wipe the lip balm off. I think it's gonna be my new favorite. Oh my god. It smells like Nerds. It smells and tastes like Nerds. I think I should have put Pillow Talk over top of it. Oh my god, this is like my new favorite. This one and the salted caramel one and the vanilla birthday cake one are the best scents for sure. Get off that cake. The shimmers in this palette are gorgeous. Should I put some on? Maybe. Let me do this one. Like tap it. Ooh. This is the look. I have so many videos to edit. We're gonna get them done this week. Look out. I want to put out as many videos as I can this month. Similar to Vlogmas, but I'm not doing Vlogmas, but this is the look. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you try it out with products you have already, or if you're looking for new makeup. I hope you consider the products I suggested. This is her Glowy Fresh. The skin isn't too cakey except for maybe the powdered parts. Oh, and sometimes I'll go back in with a setting spray. I'll use this Maria Badescu one. Stunning. Gotta go.